Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And smartly reclaimed. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Dumfries tries to clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. That's Mkhitaryan. Great chance! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Thuram certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, we expected better, and so did he. DiMarco. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Martinez. He's beaten the last man. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Martinez really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
And the header! And that is masterful defending. Bastoni gets good distance on it. He's found a way past. Couldn't squeeze it through. Martinez. Neither side yet able to find the net. Dumfries.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, no, this doesn't... And the finish! Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Bratesi, and here's Lautaro Martinez. Shot a goal! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Passing nice and neat. Can he finish? And they've got rid. And he's managed to get rid. Carlos Augusto. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Can he spark a counter here? Martinez. DiMarco. And it's played in here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Martinez. And he cuts out the supply. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. And a shot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Mkhitaryan tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Zielinski kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Thuram. Martinez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Zielinski. And here's Thuram. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Inter Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Chance to shoot now! Oh, what has happened here? This is their second corner of the game. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No way through, so back it comes. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Thuram. Zielinski. No way through there. Martinez. And it's Mkhitaryan.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Inter Milan are 2 up early in the second half. That'll be a throw-in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to...
Has a go! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Inter Milan finding their pass. And here's Thuram. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mkhitaryan does really well to win the ball there. And here's Thuram. Now it's Zielinski. And that is expertly dealt with. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mkhitaryan. Zielinski. Good read, needed to be. And here's the chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Real chance! He has done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mkhitaryan with the foul.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 16.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 7. Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per
Inter Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Thuram. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get away here? Barella. So what can they make of this? Very nicely done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Carlos Augusto.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Zalewski. No, that was never going to make it. Carlos Augusto. Zielinski. Bisek. Oh, easy pickings there. Ski. And he's intervened well there. Another pass just keeps it ticking on. Zalewski! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Zalewski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dumfries. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that was vital. Dumfries. And the number on the board is 3. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Çalhanoğlu. Zalewski. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that's it. Inter Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Martinez picking up the man of the match. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Has a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Martinez, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40...
Thuram! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Thuram really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
That looks a good ball through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
First quarter of an hour gone.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's lofted through here. Thuram! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's had it taken off him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless at the moment. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played in early. Big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Thuram certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Mkhitaryan. He's in, and Martinez!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bissek. Now Dumfries. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that was never going to make it. Martinez. It's run loose here. Good read, needed to be. Mkhitaryan. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Short changes him with that pass. That has been cut short. Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. Thuram. Martinez. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And now they can clear their lines. And it's Mkhitaryan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And now the hit! Dumfries with the clearance. Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bastoni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he welcomes it in. He is through here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
In with a header! The captain delivers!
Well, it's so hard to keep someone with his enthusiasm and his energy quiet. Second best will never be accepted in the world he lives in, and the timing of his goal won't be lost on him. It's crucial.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with... There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Inter Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second. Can he put it away? And he's following up! Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Martinez. He's one-on-one, surely! Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Martinez. Oh, that's a fine interception. Çalhanoğlu. Some resolute defending there. Thuram is onto this. Thuram! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Inter Milan finding their passes. And it's skewed away. He'll try to keep this alive. Thuram. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Thuram. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the count.
And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Dumfries clears it. He's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Çalhanoğlu. Thuram. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bisek. Bastoni. Chance here to counter. Well, played right into his real chance! Mkhitaryan. And that is a little undercooked. Zielinski. Now it's Martinez.
That's good play from him.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Il numero 45. Il numero 59.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Carlos Augusto. Barella is in a really good position out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Carlos Augusto. And here's Lautaro Martinez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Thuram in acres of space out wide. That's very neat. Quick look, then plays it in. Keeper sees it all the way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from...
There's the shot! He scores! And what a climax we have here!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And it shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Inter Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch it. And Martinez! Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, split-second reaction.
Barella actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Thuram, and he's on his way. And the shot! And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents.